Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Spring is coming, let's start in gardening. I love gardening. Every year I spend so much money on plants in garden center. This year I want to try something different. I want to create a cottage container garden that uses only containers. But when I selecting the flowers for my cottage garden, I realized that I can't find all my flowers in the garden center. So I decided to do seedling of all my plants this year. First, I was thinking about buying some seedling pots. Then I told myself, why not be creative and use items that I already have in the household to recycle and use them as seedling pot. I started to do a lot of research and create a list of items that I could use for my seedling. I picked 3 out of the list, and so far I had a pretty good result. So without further ado, let me show you the item that I think is good for seedling pot. The first item on my list is eggshell. My mom loved collecting eggshell for her garden, so I took some out of her collections. She already cleaned all of the eggshell, so all I need to do is put dirt in the shells and plant my seed, and I had pretty good results with it. The only problem I'm having with eggshell is that I have to transplant them really quick. The second item on my list is egg carton, or the egg container that eggs coming from. You cut the container in 2. Put some soil and put some seeds and let the seeds grow. If you are trying to seedling your vegetable, I would suggest you to use the paper container instead of plastic one. The next item on my list are yogurt container or K-cup container for coffee. I don't have a K-cup coffee machine, so I didn't try this one, but I saw some really good results online. I think that is a really good option too. The next item on my list are milk jars. I have an example right here. I ran out of eggshell, so I had to use these milk containers as my seedling pot. I cut the side out of it, as you can see right here, and then for the pieces I cut into the middle and make divisions. So I have 3 seedling pots right here, and my seedling is already starting growing from it. I planted this seedling a week ago, so it's pretty fast. Here's another example. This is my coffee creamer jar. I did the same thing as I did with the milk jar, and then I actually seeding those seedlings from eggshell. I just transplant them into this container so they can keep growing, and they look pretty good. The next one on my list are some paper containers that you have just laying in your house. Here example, this is my superfood smoothie container. I cut the top off, put some soil in there and put the seeds, and it's already started to grow. So it's a pretty good seedling container for sure. The last one on my list are some takeout food container. I have example right here. Actually, I use this as my seedling greenhouse. I put the eggshell container in there and close the lid. It's created a greenhouse effect to help germinate the seed. But you can just direct put the soil in there and put seed in there and let it grow, and it will make a really good seedling container. So those are the items. I think they are perfect good for a seedling pot that you don't have to spend money on them as you already own them. I hope that can inspire some of you guys to be creative on your seedling journey. You will have a fabulous day. Happy growing!